Welcome once again to my KS3 KS4 maths practice videos. These questions are on rates of change and it's taken from this particular book, Stage 3 Maths, the CGP maths books, right? So the first question is: a unicorn costing £4,000 is reduced by 15% in the sale. What is the new price? So what we have to do is we will have to do 4,000 minus 15% of 4,000. Okay. Yeah, or the other way to do it is you could do it as 85% of 4,000 and that would be the new price. But you could also do it this way. I don't know why I do it this way, but that's what it is. So 15% is 0.15 and I'll to multiply it with 4,000 and that gives me 4,000 minus 15 times 4 is 60, and then the point will go away and we have to do away with two of the zeros at the end. So 4 times 15 is 60 and then it's 600. So the answer is 0, 0 and 40 minus 6 is 34. So what is the new price is around 3,400. Okay. The next question is: the attendance at a rugby match was 16,000 last week. This week it was 18,000. Calculate the percentage increase in the attendance. So I will work it out by doing 18,000 minus 16,000. So 18,000 minus 16,000 divided by 16,000 multiplied by 100 to work out the percentage. So that will give me 18 minus 16 is 2, so it's 2,000 by 16,000 times 100 is 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 50, so it is 4 times 1 is 4 and 1 5, 4 times 2 is 8, 2 out of 4, so it's 12.5% is the answer. So the answer will be 12.5%. Okay. The next one is saying £200 is invested in an account which pays 3% simple interest each year. How much interest is earned in 10 years? So 3% simple interest is paid. The 3% is paid, so it is the interest we have to calculate. So it would be 3% of 200, and this whole thing will be multiplied by 10 for 10 years. That would be the interest earned. So that would be 0.03, that's 3%, multiplied by 200 times 10. So that equals 3 times 2 is 6, and the zeros go, times 10 is 60. So the interest earned is £60. Okay. The next one: a football player decreases in value from 4 million to 2.5 million. Find the percentage decrease. So this is 4 minus 2.5 divided by 4 times 100. So that equals 0.5, and 3 minus 2, 1.5 by 4 times 100. That's 25. 25 times 15 is what? So my 25 times 15 is 5 and 2. So 7 and 2, 125, 25, 5, 7, 3. So my answer is 37.5%. It's 37.5%. Okay. The next one, a video game console is priced at £66 after a 40% discount. What was its original price? So there's a video game consoles. Okay, original price. So I can assume that the original price is X. So I'm making an assumption here. Assume X is the original price. So if X is the original price, then I should get to 66% after a 40% discount. So X minus 40% of X is 0.4x equals 66, or 0.6x equals 66. X is 66 divided by, sorry, the way I'm writing is divided by 0.6, that equals 110. So the original price was 110. So that's the original price. Okay. So the next one is a sofa is sold for £416, which is 20% less than the original price. What was the original price? So again, I can make an assumption that the original price is X. So if the original price is X, so it is sold for 20% less. So X minus 0.2x, 20% off the original price. Okay, yeah, that equals 416. So what is 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8x is 416. So X is 416 by not 80, 416. So right, so then we get 8 times 5 is 40 and 1, so 520. So the original price was £520. Okay, the next one is saying Molly's salary increases by 6% to 20,140. What was her salary before the rise? If the salary before the rise was X, then X plus 0.06x equals 2140. Okay, so 1.06x is 2140. So X would be 2140 divided by 1.06. So if you remove this decimal, it would be 2 zeros added, right? So when I do my division, it would be 106, and if I would do my long division, okay, so I'll ignore this line. So it's 20140 and then a 00. So 106 times 1 is 106. So I'm getting 6 and 5, and then this is 9. So I get 95. Okay, so 95, and then I bring down the 4. So what should it be while I look? 106 times 4. No, if I do 106 times 9, 6 times 9 is 54, 4 and 5, 9, 54. So I get 9 and I get 954, and then all the zeros, so 1 2 3 zeros, so that should be 19,000. Right, the next one is, I think I need to clear this part. We need some space to work out. So the next one is a company decides to give all of its part-time employees a pay rise. So what are they given? They are each given a choice between an extra of £10 a week or an extra of 10% per week on their or in their wages. Which of the following employees would be better off choosing 10%? So what is going on here? So the way we're gonna do this is we have two options and we have to find the answer for both the options. So if it is only £10 per week extra, then this will become 102 plus 10, which is 112. This will become pound 108.5 because it's 98.5 plus 10. 120 will become 130. So this is if it is a £10 raise. Now we have to find what happens if it's a 10%. So if it's a 10% per week, 10% raise, then it would be 102 plus 0.1 times 102, that equals 102 plus 10.2 is 0.2 and then 112. So this will be 112.20. Okay, so this is better off. Mr. Dalton is going to be 98.50 plus 0.1 times 98.50, that equals 98.50 plus 9.85. Okay, so that would be equals 5, 8 and 5 is 13, and 1 and 9, 10, and 8 is 18, 8 and 1 and 9 is 108.35. So Mr. Dalton is not better off. It's 108.35. The next one is 120. So if they have 120, it would be 120 plus 0.1 times 120 equals 120 plus 12 equals 132. So equals 132. So it's definitely better off and definitely better off. Okay. The next one is the following table shows the sale price for a number of items from a bedroom showroom and the discount applied to each item. Find the original prices of each item. So what we are going to do here is you have to find the original price. Okay, this is the sale price. So the discount, mind you, has been given on the original price. It's not on the sale price. So the discount, so the original price is X. Suppose so X minus 0.15x equals 63.75. So from here we get 85x equals 63.75, or x equals 63.75 divided by 85. So 5 times 17 is 85, and 5 times 15162 is 10, and 3 13, 7 is 35 and 2 37, 5. So if you do that, so you should get 17 times, if you divide it, 17, 7 5, so 17 times 7 is 49, 9 4, 7 and 419, so it would be 7 is 49, 9 and 4, so 7 and 4 is 11, so I would get here 85, so it is 75. So the original price would be 75. The next one is x minus 0.4x, 40% is 0.4, okay, equals 240. So we would get 0.6x is 240, or x is 240 divided by 0.6, or 2400 divided by 6 is 400. So this would be 400 pound. The next one is we have 20%. So it would mean x minus 0.2 equals 168, or it would mean 0.2x, sorry. So that would mean 0.8x is 168, or x is 1680 divided by 8, so it's 210. Okay, so the next one is at the beginning of year 7. I need to just clear it out. So at the beginning of year 7, Joe was 1.25 meters tall. At the end of year 9, she was 1.7 meters tall. Calculate her percentage increase in height. Okay, the next one says her percentage increase in height from year 9 to the end of year 11 is only half what it is from year 7 to year 9. Calculate Joe's height at the end of year 11 to the nearest centimeter. So how are we going to do this? Well, it's quite straightforward. So what we have to do is increase the height. So it's 1.7, 1.7 and 1.25. If you subtract, you would get 5, and then 6 minus 2 is 4.45. Okay, so my percentage would be 0.45 divided by 1.25 times 100. So 5 times 25, 9 equals 36%. So increase percentage change would be 36%. And then it says from 9 to year 11 it was only half. So 36 divided by 2 is 18, so it is 18%. Joe's height at the end of year 11. So at the end of year 9 it was 1.7 meter. It's very different color. It was 1.7 meter. So at the end of year 11 it would be 1.7 plus 18% is 0.18 times 1.7. Okay, So the answer is in meters. So what is it going to be? So I'm going to do 0.18, 1.7 to multiply. So it is 756, 6 and 5. 7 and 5 is 12. Then 18, 6 and 1, 3. So it is 0.306. Okay, it's 0.306. So 1.7 plus 0.306 is 0.62. So in meters, so they're saying, yeah, it is 2.006 meter, and to the nearest centimeter it would be divided by, no, meter to centimeter multiplied by 100. So it is, yeah, it is 200.6. It is, no, 2.006. 100, it is 200.6, that is 201. To the nearest centimeter it would be 201 centimeter. Or this could also be 2.01 meter. Yeah, yeah, so that's what it is. So yeah, wait, how do they do the answer? Yeah, so we want, I think they want, no, wait, see, yep, it's going to be the nearest centimeter. So it's going to be, there's that centimeter here. Okay, so that's what it would be. Or you could also write. Okay, so that concludes this this bit. It was quite straightforward, just quite easy, and I think you could you do it straight away how to do it, but it's good practice for beginners. So thank you very much, thank you for your time, and keep watching these videos. We have lots of more things to do, and we will be taking a little bit by bit at a time, so we are all ready for all the exams that we will be taking in the next couple of years. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.